On today's episode of Natural Hair, that is the hairstyle we'll be doing, and I'm also going to share a little bit of my testimony with you. So, if you've been following me, you know that I am a content creator. I started content creation back in 2018, 2019, and then I fell off, but I'm here now. So, most of my content is centered around fashion, skincare, lifestyle. However, last year in December, that was the first time I was paid to do hair content. And I never thought that I would be like a hair influencer, but here I am today. So when I started talking about my goals for this year, I said that I wanted to do hair content, but I never truly made it one of my goals. However, God works in mysterious ways, and it was just something that I said I wanted to do, but I didn't think I would actually do it. And here you go. I am using the lock booster for my hair today. Back to what I was saying. So I never thought that that was something I would actually be doing. I just thought that first collab was just a one-off. Didn't think, I would be doing it again. But here I am. I am doing another paid campaign with the same company, and I am so grateful and thankful for it. So this is just to tell you that if you have a goal or any type of vision that you see for your life, I want you to write it down. I want you to claim it. I want you to pray on it, because God will open up so many doors for you that you didn't even see coming, that you didn't even think would be possible. So I am still going to do my little hair tutorial, but I'm just going to talk about, the things that have occurred in my life thus far. So I kid you not, it is February 17th. So last week I got not one, but 5 different companies that reached out to me to do paid hair campaigns. Mind you, I have a lot of trips coming up. I had already said that this weekend I was going to do my hair in a lock style, which I was going to do, a video for that. But God is funny. He said, yeah, you're not doing that. You're going to do your natural hair. You're going to embrace your natural hair. I want you to love on your hair in this season. And guess what? I am doing that. And I have to do it because guess what? It is now part of my job to do it. So in the next couple of weeks, you will see me doing different natural hairstyles. I'm going to switch it up because I am traveling for the next 3 weeks. So I just want to have some type of variety for the hairstyles when I am on my trips. So you'll just be on for the journey that I am also going to be on, because I was never one to just wear my natural hair out consistently. Like I would do protective styles, braids, all those things. So you're going to be a part of the process with me. So I want to take a little break. So I am trying to detangle my hair. And as you can see, my hair is not wanting to budge. In the old times when I would try to detangle my hair, I would just rip it apart. But that's not what we're doing. We're trying to love our hair, protect our hair. So I'm going to slowly unravel the knot that my hair is in, so I do not create even more split ends than I already have, because I know my hair is breaking. I cut it about 2 weeks ago. I trimmed like 1.5 inches off, but there's still a little breakage happening, so I know I probably need to cut some more, but I'll do that in maybe another month or so. So anyway, I was able to detangle that part, and now I can go back to my twist. So I'm just going to show that I am doing the full back of my hair. It's going to be a twist out, and y'all, this twist right here, when you see it, you're going to understand why. Just 1 second. Now, why does hair look straight? Look, this one look anorexic, and this one look like it's full of life. Craziness. That's how you know, I have 2 different texture hair. Well, I don't know. I feel like I have multiple textures in my head. But that's crazy. This twist right here is looking... Look at it. It looks so malnourished compared to these, which is crazy. All right, so back to my life story. So as I was saying, I had 5 different companies reach out to me to do content for them, and here I am. This is one of the hairstyles. I have to do 2 hairstyles using the product that you've seen in the video. So I'm not really sure what my next hairstyle will be, but just stay tuned for that. And I'm just excited to see like my hair flourish, see, how creative I can be, because this is new territory for me. I am used to just doing braids, or I'll just throw on a wig and call it a day. But I did say that I wanted to, like embrace my hair. I want my hair to get back healthy, because about 4 years ago, my hair was full of life, but then I colored it and just didn't take care of it. So, of course, it fell out when you bleach your hair. So, I'm going to keep my hair the same color. If I want different hair color, I'm just going to buy a wig, and that'll be my switch up. So, yeah, that's that. So, anywho, life has been great for me. Like, it's really hard for me to keep up with everything that is happening in my life. Not to complain or anything. I'm very grateful for all the opportunities that I have. But I just feel like it's not going to happen right now, but I just feel like God is preparing me for a life where I need to pivot and branch off into what He really has destined for me. And it's not working a 9 to 5. No shade to anybody that's working a 9 to 5, because baby girl is still working a 9 to 5, and I will keep working a 9 to 5 until I am in a space where, when God tells me to move and it's time to jump and do this next thing. But I'm doing what I need to do. I'm staying obedient. I'm staying consistent with my content, and it is definitely paying off for me. Like, I have seen so much occur in the last month and a half, and it's just amazing to me. So if you are someone that is trying to get into content, do it. Everyone is doing it. It's not too many people in the field. Never think that, it's too saturated, because it's not. There is money out there for everyone, whether you're a small content creator or a big content creator. Like, you can do it, okay? Because I was stagnant at like 1,700 followers on my Instagram page, and I finally reached 2K about a week ago, and it's only up from there. Another platform that I use is here, YouTube. I was stuck at like 800-ish followers, well, subscribers, and I'm finally reached 900. So I'm steadily growing. My watch hours are constantly going up, and it's just about showing up. You have to show up for yourself every single day of the week, okay? If you're not showing up for yourself, no one else will. Okay, my little intermission is over. So now we are going to do the top of my hair. So I'm not going to lie, like when I saw this inspiration post online, I thought it was going to be super easy. All I had to do was like do the twist out in the back, and then do some bantu knots in the front. But it was not as easy as I thought, probably because I was trying to do these freaking zigzag parts that were stressing me out. So I used the lock booster to basically just have like very crisp parts. So if you add the gel to your part and then you go in to like clean it up, it'll be nice and crispy. So that's what I did. And then what I decided to do was just use this one product, because I didn't want to like mix any products and they not mesh well, because my hair is a little, we'll call it high maintenance, because if I do too many things, like it's just not going to turn out well. So what I did was just parted my hair into 5 different sections, and then I did the style. But back to my life. So life it's been good, but then it's also been bad. Like, work has been stressful. I experienced a loss in my family, and that was super hard on all of us, because it's one thing when someone is sick, then things may not work out, but obviously you're gonna hope for the best. But to actually lose them, it's like, dang, it's like a gut punch, you know? So that's what I've been experiencing over the last week. So I just have not been posting like every day like I'm used to, but I'm trying to get better at that, just staying consistent. But you know, what's important is like when you need a break, you just have to give yourself grace and time to just rest, reset your mind, you know, take care of yourself. That's top priority. Self-care is very important, especially in those low moments, because if you're not pouring into yourself, you can't pour into your community, right? So I want to be my best self when I show up for you guys. So sometimes I just have to take a step back, and I hope that you guys will understand, which I know that you will, because you guys are super supportive of everything that I do, and I appreciate you so much. So I'm just gonna be back and forth jumping around. So I use like the clear rubber bands. I don't like to use the black ones because they pull on my hair more. So I use these. I got them from Sally Beauty Supply. So instead of using one rubber band, I used two to double it to prevent it from popping. So I did that, and I just, you know, I'm pulling it so it's not too tight, because if I pull my ponytails too tight, then I start to get a headache. So just add some water, comb that out, and then I just twisted it, and then I did that for all 5 of the Bantu knots. I could have made them smaller, but I was just trying to save time because this girl's arms were tired, and I had been detangling and, you know, twisting my hair for quite some time. So anyway, back to my monologue, I guess is what I would say, or story time, whatever you wanted to call it.
Do you want to watch TV?
So had to experience death, but you know, outside of that, life has been good. I am in a transition phase because I will be moving soon, so I'm excited about that. I've lived on my own before, but then once I had my son and my father passed, my mom moved up here, so we were living together. But I'm just at a space where, you know, it's time for her to live on her own, time for me to live back on my own, and us have our own space and, you know, just flourish in that moment. And I feel like me stepping out is just further supporting and guiding me into that season where I'm about to pivot, because I really strongly feel like that is about to take place this year. I've been speaking it over my life since the year started. I keep saying, you know, like, this is going to be my year that takes off. I'm not sure when, but it's going to happen, and I am going to get the life that I want. And I am not doing content to get rich, because let me tell you, if that is your goal, it can happen for some, but it's not going to happen for everyone. Like, everyone is not going to be a millionaire off of content unless you put in that work each and every day. Because guess what? All those top names that you see all the time, whether they're on the Forbes list or, you know, they're on YouTube's top list, Amazon, TikTok, whatever the platform or, you know, magazine it may be, like, they started at 0. They had 0 followers, they had 0 views, 0 subscribers, and guess what? They kept pushing out that content until they made it to where they wanted to be. So you need to do it too. Like, if this is what you're trying to do, you got to show up like rent is due, like that car note needs to be paid, that mortgage needs to be paid, like there's no food in the refrigerator. Like, you need to show up like your life depended on it, because it does. If that's the type of lifestyle that you want to have, then you need to put in the work to get where you want to be. I'm doing content creation because I just want to have a life where my time is endless. Like, if I want to wake up at 10 o'clock, I can do that. If I just want to go take a trip in the middle of the week, I can do that, because guess what? I'm in charge of my time. I don't have to answer to anyone. And that is my ultimate goal. I want more time with my family. I want more time for myself. I don't want to have to ask to take PTO or, you know, put in sick time for whatever the case may be. Or, you know, you only have a limited amount of sick time to use, and then after that you can't take any more vacations unless it's unpaid. Like, that's not the life that I want to live. So guess what? I have to do what I need to do to have the life that I want. There is plenty of times where, like, I'm getting little to no sleep, because guess what? I work a 9 to 5. In the morning, I am creating content. when I am at work, when I take a break, guess what? I am editing videos. Or if I'm not editing videos, I'm finding a way where I can create content, whether that's at Target or going to Sephora or Ulta. Any moment or any point in the day is an opportunity for you to create content. So don't ever give the excuse or say there's not enough time, because there is time. Guess what? I'm doing my hair. That's content right there. If you are just brushing your teeth in the morning, washing your face, taking a shower, like all of that is content. You just have to make it tasteful, make it engaging, and people will watch. So that is my advice to you. If that is a goal that you are trying to do, go for it. If you need help, if you need assistance, I am always here. I give advice and comments all the time to people that follow me, and they're asking me, how am I achieving certain things? I have more than enough knowledge to share with everyone. It's not going to work the first time you try. You have to keep trying. How many times I've reached out to brands and they did not respond back? Did I get discouraged? No, because guess what? I was already thinking about the next brand that I can reach out to. And that's the mindset that you have to have. You need to stop worrying about what other people have and what other people are doing and focus on you. Stay in your lane and see where you're trying to get yourself and how you can put yourself in those positions to get that PR list, to get invited to those pop-up events, get invited to those brand events or influencer events or whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. You need to put yourself in those positions. Put yourself out there, because guess what? If you're not posting content, no one's going to know you exist. No one's going to see you. Like, how are they going to find you? So that is the mindset you need to have. If you're not showing up, no one's going to know. You're going to stay invisible. Not to, sound mean and say like you don't matter or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that you just have to show up for yourself, show up consistently. Because honestly, in the month of December, I posted every single day. Sometimes I posted twice a day. And I did the same thing in December. And now I finally got into a place where my content is taking off, and it has been so consistent that I no longer have to post every day. So I've been tracking my numbers, right? So last week was February 9th, right? So February 9th, I had 95,000 views on my Instagram page. It is now February 17th, and I have 120,000 views on my page, and I did not post every day. I think I posted maybe 4 times within that week. And you know why? Because I have finally gained like a community. I finally started creating content that people want to see, and it keeps getting pushed out by Instagram. And what's also helping me is that I decided to join Threads, which is affiliated with Instagram, and my account on there has blown up. Like, I've had multiple viral posts on there, and that honestly has helped my Instagram page grow as well. So if you're trying to grow your page, those are the steps that you need to take. And I did not participate in any type of follow for follow trains. Like, I didn't do that. I'm just engaging. Like, you have to comment on people's pages, like their posts, make posts, engage. It's all about engagement, so the algorithm can say, hey, like, this person is engaging. I'm going to push out that person's content, and that's what you have to do. Okay, so back to this hair content. So this freaking gold string had me fighting for my life, because it just would not stay where I was trying to put it. Like, no matter what I did, I was trying to like tuck it, tie it, would not stay. So, those little gold clips, like, I guess you put them on logs or passion twists. I was using that to try to keep it in place, and that finally worked. But my goodness, like, it was so freaking annoying. But it's coming out cute. It's coming together. And this is a different hairstyle for me, because this is not something that I personally will wear on a daily basis. But I am all about like stepping outside of my box this year. Like, I am trying all things new, and I'm just going to embrace change no matter what form or shape that it comes in. So this time it happens to be coming in the shape of hair, so we're just gonna go with it. And I decided to do this hairstyle because it's Black History Month, and why not support my roots, right? So finally done with my Bantu knots. I look a little crazy right now, but once I take my twist out, the look will come together. So I am just laying down my edges. The only thing that works for my hair is the lock booster. The only thing that will lay my edges down and keep them down and not curl up, because everything else will just send my edges into a curl and have me looking crazy. So I applied this, and then of course, if you don't know, now you know, you need to add a hair scarf when you are finished. So I went to sleep this night. I put a hair scarf on, slept overnight. I left my twists in so they can dry and set properly, because that's another thing. My twist outs, they be tripping sometimes. And again, that's probably because I put too many different products on my hair. So this is the first time where I am trying just the lock booster by itself with a little splash of water. So we are going to see how it turns out for me. So still just laying these edges down. I don't know why I'm taking so long, but whatever. So this hairstyle honestly, had my hair been detangled in the beginning, I don't think it would have taken as long. But since I had a perm ron set, that was a whole travesty. But I'll show you guys that in a whole different video. I saved it, but I was looking a little crazy because I had too much going on in my hair, for sure. That was a trial and error. Luckily, it wasn't too much of an error and it came out cute. But next time I'll have to sit under the dryer so my hair can dry properly. Look at y'all. Y'all see the freaking gold string already hanging out? So I'm gonna have to fix that tomorrow because I'm over it. But bye.